filming the intro after the video because breaking news, Phillip Rivers was just signed to the Colts practice squad. Literally, like, what are the Colts thinking? They were Ryan Tannehill, but you choose a guy that hasn't played since 2020. Okay, anyways, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you my top 5 performances from week 14 of the NFL season. I think like 2 or 3 of these are from teams that lost, but just select players had fantastic performances. So enjoy the video, and as always, go Hawks. Starting this list off at number 5, I actually have Jalen Wright from the Miami Dolphins, of all people. So the Dolphins' rushing attack as a whole got 239 rushing yards, but Jalen Wright had 24 carries, 107 yards, averaging 4.5 a carry, and having a touchdown. I don't know what Bro's pre-workout, or I guess pre-game meal was, but keep doing that. I kind of forgot he was in the league, but I think this game will make people figure out that, he's actually in the league and dominating. Yeah, it was the Jets, but still, this dude came out of nowhere for this game and just torched the shit out of the Jets defense. Coming in at number 4, I'm going with the Seahawks receiver Rashid Shaheed, finally being an impactful player and still owning the Falcons. So his receiving, it wasn't like too spectacular. He had 4 catches for 67 yards, but like every single time he made a catch, he was just wide the fuck open. But he's mainly on here because of his kick return performance. 3 returns, 148 yards, and a touchdown. Had the 100-yard return to kick off the second half, pretty much bolstering our performance for the rest of the game. That was really the turning point of the game. I just wish we would really get him more involved, like more games out of this from him. But with Horton coming back, I don't really know like where he would fit besides special teams right now. But Rashid Shaheed, welcome to the Seahawks officially. Coming in at number 3, I have who I would honestly at this point say is the best running back in football, Lions running back Jahmyr Gibbs. So his rushing, 12 for 43, but 3 touchdowns. But really what he's on here for is his pass catching performance. 7 catches for 77 yards. Literally, like what I said about Shaheed, literally every time this dude had the ball in his hands, there was just nobody in the vicinity of him. He was just like in his own bubble. Like no one was near him every single time he had the ball in his hands. I don't know what Dallas's plan was, but clearly it didn't work unless their plan was to only leave him wide the hell open. I don't even know what Dallas was doing, but yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs shoved his foot up Dallas's ass for 3 hours on Thursday night. Coming in at number 2, we got the Cardinals wide receiver 1, Michael Wilson. So, funny story. Literally 10 minutes before their game started against the Rams, I was not confident in Romeo Doubs being on my fantasy team for the week. So what I did was I scoured the waiver wire. And somehow, someway, Michael Wilson was there, so I was like, holy shit, I just lucked out, and dude dropped 34 fantasy points for me in my 175-point performance. But anyway, Michael Wilson had 11 catches, 142 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This dude has been dominant for the past month of football. If Marvin Harrison can pull his head out of his fucking ass and learn how to play like an NFL wide receiver, the Cardinals receiving duo could be honestly one of the best in football if Michael Wilson could still produce the way he has been. I think in the last 4 games as well, he has had 100 yards in each of those games. So, like, I don't know what round they got this dude in. I don't know when they got him, but he's looking like an absolute steal whenever he was drafted and what year he was drafted. And Michael Wilson, deservingly number 2 on this list. And coming in at number 1 for my best player performance of the week, it's none other than Cleveland Browns' possible franchise quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. Yes, the Browns lost, but Sanders, you can't deny that he played an outstanding game. So 23 of 42, 364 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, had a rushing touchdown, 4 total touchdowns on the day, another 34-point fantasy bomb for your boy. Yeah, I don't know why the Browns were waiting so long to start Shedeur. I'm not even the biggest Shedeur fan, but, I'll acknowledge when he actually plays a great game. Yeah, they played the Titans, but still, he threw up, so far of his short career, the best game. And I think he's the starter for the rest of the year, so, good job on that. But, yeah, he only had a, bad interception, but he gave Harold Fannin probably his best game of the season. He gave Jerry Jeudy probably his best game of the season, giving Browns fans hope, and deservingly so. He gets the start for the rest of the season. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!